Welcome back. By my estimates, we're 10 minutes away from Heimdall, so we better get some stuff done before the timer runs out. It won't, but you know, just in case. Heimdall's a melting pot for all sorts of people and things. Jam-packed for sure, but there's so much to see. Where do you fancy going during our free time? I want to go shopping for some records. Also interested in seeing the Heimdall racecourse. Yeah, we're definitely going there then. Good plan. Wouldn't be surprised if we found some hidden gems around here. And you can't forget the racecourse either. Speaking of, I wonder why they don't have orbital race cars there. Only makes sense since Calvard has them. Oh, that's going to be fun when we get over to Calvard in the future games. Yeah, that's a good point. Real mystery is why there's no train races though. Might be for the best. How come? Good to see they're enjoying themselves. But they can only run on rails, right? Would that even make for an interesting race? And that is the problem, like, yeah? Explain yourself, Gustav. It's more intense and exciting than a train race. I mean, I'd like to see that. Is that a thing? Someone look that up. Has that been a thing at some point? Kurt, my man, you're back. No, when you were heading back home, but the schedule open for the summer festival, okay? Keep it, probably. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be free that day yet. Hold on a moment. You're getting Kyrie involved in this too? Simple and clean. He got so worked up about it. It was kind of hard to refuse. Hey, I figure the more people, the better. Watch out, summer festival. Here we come. Don't you think you're being a little too preemptive about this? Sydney never changes. Wonder if anything Principal Le Guin said got through to him. Probably not. Well, anyway, just think it over, okay? You can trust me on this one. I don't think you can. Kyrie? No! Kyrie! It's like a small window. Can you... There. I wouldn't mind, but... That's it? All that effort for that? God. Only got 10 minutes? Well, less now. Here's the book you loaned me. I finished reading it. Oh, so, how do you like it? It was as good as you said, Tatiana. But it was almost entirely about guys. And kind of like seeing it cover some friendships between girls, too. Oh, interesting. So that's what you're into. What exactly does that mean? Oh dear. What's Tatiana talking about? Borderlands. BL. Indeed. I see, so that's what she's into. I mean, that's great and all, but how can she not she? My mind. Right, but how can she not she the see? How can she not see? No, how? I mean, it's not meant to be there, but you know, it's like, how can she not she see the? It's so hard to read it. How can she not she see the beauty in the blossoming bonds of young men? One too many she's there. Just like, oh dear God. My mind hurts. We may be in the capital, but outside those city walls, it's survival of the fittest. In other words, it's no different from everything we've been doing up till now. So let's eat well, sleep well, and train well. Sure thing. Sounds simple enough. Yes, doesn't it? Our field exercises may be in Heimdall this time around, but when it comes down to it, nothing's changed. So let's eat well, sleep well, and train well. Okay, very well. Hey, you loaded that orbital gear this time, right? Yep. Professor Schmidt asked me for it kind of out of the blue. Might be joining everyone in combat tactics for the field exercises. I see. Just be careful not to get hurt. Of course. Hackett's here in Heimdall too. I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of him. I see. So he is coming. That's reassuring. Having Professor Schmidt around is really reassuring. I need to do my best at field exercises so he doesn't scold me. Okay.
Yes! Thanks. I'll help!
Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna miss when we get to Trails in the Sky. Cheetah screaming at me, I'll help. It's like, dear God. Why is it so loud compared to... Alright.
Yes!
Why are you so loud at this bit?
Thanks.
It's so weird that you're so loud at this bit. Oh dear, I haven't seen Jeffrey really put through the paces recently. Apart from in that sold-out fight, I guess? We'll speak to Valimar first. It's so weird seeing the golden one there. And you know, obviously the branch campus. Rean. Seems they've loaded quite an extraordinary mech. Oh, you mean the principal Spiegel. Apparently it has a different orbital engine in it than the normal models. I'm sure anyone besides the principal wouldn't even be able to pilot it. Indeed, I recall fighting her before. She was certainly very capable. That aside, something the matter. Felt a presence in the direction of Heimdall. Felt familiar, nostalgic, but it vanished shortly thereafter. Nostalgic? Is it something from the War of the Lions? I cannot say for certain. It could also have been a simple error in my senses. Either way, we need to keep our guard up, as per usual. Yeah, you're right. No, it's possible the presence I sensed was nothing important, but we shouldn't ignore it completely. Either way, we need to keep our guard up, as per usual. Well, I still think it's going to be that dragon from Dragonstar Vanir. Still feel like that has to come up at some point in Cold Steel 3. That's fact. That true Zorro Gruger or whatever. That has to happen at some point. It has to. And that's everything from the Goliath's data analysis. Though I suspect it doesn't provide any answers to your question. No, it was enough. Thank you. Altina? That's not the direction we came from. Instructor Rean. Schwazza. It's rare to see you two talking. Is this about what happened the other day? Yes, about how the Goliath went wild under my control. Professor Schmidt and a technical officer from the Imperial Army were investigating the incident. I see. Did you figure anything out? There were no issues with the Goliath itself. It's pure machinery, no mystical components like the Divine Knights have. That said, Panzer Soldaten still have systems designed to trace the tendencies of their pilot and give feedback. Put it in layman's terms, their synchronization with the Goliath could be considered T00, I was going to say. Too good. The high potential this girl holds to control machinery, such as her combat shell, combined with her extremely high sync rates, led to a psychological resonance of sorts between her combat shell and the Goliath. This is my current hypothesis. I see. As Valimar's pilot, I think I sort of understand. I remember letting my power loose like that back during the Civil War, I was going to say. The Northern War. I've got theories jumping into my head connected to the whole, sacrifice thing I was going on about. Yes, what you did was somewhat similar. When you did it, you were able to destroy archaisms and save the people they were attacking, but Altina? As long as that combat shell remains a black box, this is all that I can tell you. This is a problem you will need to deal with on your own, Black Rabbit. You may have been artificially created, but you're a living organism with cognition and will. You're no different from a human. Professor? What does the workshop mean to you? What is the relation between your combat shell and yourself? You need to figure out the answer to those questions, difficult though it may be. Altina, I got a theory popping in my head right now, and I think this is one I probably need to say. I'm okay. You whoa, sleeping, what? No, I'm sorry, what did you hear? Having chocolate syrup by my side feels so normal. Never really questioned it. I'll start thinking more about it from now on. And about myself as well. I'll always be here to help you. Let me know if you ever want to talk. And of course, Yuna and the others are willing to help you too. Yes. Of course, I must still carry out our special ops missions in the capital. I don't want to lose to Milliam either. I'll put my effort into both things. Yeah, good idea. I'll do what I can to support you. Understood. It's one of those things where I want to just tell you this little theory I've got going in my head right now. You can't get out from the Black Workshop shadow that easily. Just like the other students, maybe even more than them. She's growing up. As her instructor, I couldn't be happier. Yeah, this is what I kind of want to get into. Right, because it's... I don't know when we're going to have another, like, theory chance, so it's like, this may be this chapter for all I know, so I want to say it ahead of time, just so you know what I'm thinking. But, I'm thinking, like, the sacrifice thing is probably leaning towards truth in some regard, but it may be a question of Altina is being lined up so she can pilot something. Or call forth something. And she's going to be used by, like, the gnomes, the Black Workshop, essentially. And Altina's not going to have any say in this. She's not going to be able to control herself. She's not going to be able to do anything. And Rean, being Rean, has to stop her. No, not now, like later. Rean will have to stop her. And it may mean he has to kill her. Now, if he has to kill her, then he's obviously going to go crazy, because we've seen what, like, you know how, like, I would say hard on him, because I was hard on him. And we were back on the island, and he was unleashing his power. He was like, yeah, I'm not going to use this necklace, I'm going to unleash my power. And it's like, you fool! I know it was the circumstances, he had to do it, there was no other option, but still, like, if you're going to do that at points like this, that's going to happen in future again, otherwise it wouldn't have been brought up in the story. So it's like, you fool, you've opened it up to all these potentials, it's going to be a problem in future. So, I'm seeing it as an idea of, Altina's going to be used by the gnomes, maybe in something, or in a fight, or something like that, in some regard. Rean and the rest of Class 7 are probably going to have to kill her. Rean's probably going to have to unleash all his power, and he's going to go absolutely crazy. He won't be able to control his power. That's what I feel is going to happen based on where we're at now. There's got to be something going on with his power further down the line. No, not now, later. Further down the line, I just said. And I feel like it may be connected to that, because he's getting so attached to Altina and seeing her grow, that then having to face her and fight her in some regard is going to destroy him. So he'll go, for a lack of a better word, ballistic. Yeah, that's how I feel it's going.
Dareflinger Car 1 calling all students of the branch campus.
Oh, lovely.
We'll be arriving at Heimdall Central Station momentarily. Once we arrive, we will also need to carry supplies, so everyone get ready now.
Now. Not bad. Her voice carried well, but didn't sound tense. I better take her advice and head back to my room. Yep, I mean, we're pretty much done, aren't we? We've spoken to everyone. So what car is it? Dareflinger, train car 2. Exclamation gives it away for us. Oh, right there. We'll be arriving in Heimdall soon. Should go get ready. That was about 10 minutes though, wasn't it? I mean, you take out me doing that little theory thing, because we don't count that as part of the story. That was about 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes, so half an hour on the whole. That's about right. Get ready in your room. It's like they actually timed it. It's weird. Ah, it's so weird to be going back to Heimdall. Strangely can't wait to go back through Cold Steel 1 and 2 again. Still up in arms whether or not we do it with 3. I'm not entirely sure. It depends on timing with other games, etc. at this point. And it may be a case of I may do 3 differently from 1 and 2 and not talk to every NPC, because we've already done that, haven't we? So, you know, when we go back through. Before long, the Dareflinger reached Heimdall Central Station. After a 10-minute stop, where a quick inspection was performed and supplies were loaded, it continued onward to its destination. The rump. Brrr. This station is seriously huge, and it's covered in fog. Can't see out the windows at all. Here I was thinking Crossbells was big. Oh, this is the center of the gigantic railroad network that spans all of Erebonia. It even has the Rump's logo stamped all over it. Check out those show-offs. Oh, does this mean Instructor Claire is here? Yes, though she's always traveling all over Erebonia.
A special armored train will be arriving shortly on Platform 1.
Oh?
Please stand clear of the area.
I like how those two there didn't seem surprised. That's... it is. See, I mean, I can't think of any other armored train, so... Yes, indeed. Oh. Well, hey, what's that? In it, the same model as the Derflinger. And that emblem. So, a head-to-head battle is it? Alright, I think now we're meeting up with, like, the main campus. We may change our costumes for our Class 7. Just so it doesn't get a bit confusing, you know, to make sure we know who's who. God, I hate his entourage more than him, to be honest. Prince Cedric. Are those students his aides? I didn't think we'd run into him right out of the gate like this. I'm fine with it. Just means things are gonna get fun real quick. Seems this set of field exercises will be interesting indeed. Gotta decide how we want to dress, though. How did they turn the trains around? Anyone? They're facing the other way. How? Hmm. 6 a.m. Definitely think it's wise to change the costumes, though. Like I said, if we're going to be having the main campus show up, kind of need to do that. That's fine when we had limited interaction. I just want something that signifies Class 7 away from the rest, though. Still want to have some kind of uniform, basically.
Now, since we're both in our machines already, let's have a little mock battle.
Really?
We just got here minutes ago and you already want to start fighting?
Guess she's eager. "6:30 a.m. I can't stand getting butt in on like that. Best part is she's my boss, so I can't even talk back. Well, for now, simply play along so as not to interrupt the field exercises. That aside, I didn't even know the main campus had a private train. Does that mean they're doing field exercises near the capital too? Yes, I'm sure they're already setting up their camp northeast of Heimdall by now. The train is called the Royale. Aside from the painted decorations, it's identical to this train. I thought it was another train. I'm guessing they intended to work with us to resolve the situation. They probably want to compete more than cooperate. Seems like a bunch of operatives from the Republic are infiltrating the place. In any event, you all must quickly accompany Instructor Herschel to Heimdall Central Station. We're going to the Rump headquarters? They're based out of the station, right? Wouldn't it be more efficient to have got enough when we were stopped there, Yeah, rather than get there and turn around. Odd. Well, still need to set up camp and report in first. Speaking of, the local person in charge here would be Governor Regnitz, right? Ah, we met him in Crossbell before. One of the Empire's elites, he definitely looked the part. Yeah, even though it's super early in the morning, he's going out of his way to meet with us. Since we'll all be cooperating this time, I'll be coming with you. That's okay. Of course! We'll be glad to have you along. Make sure everything stays under control. The special ops missions will be a bit irregular this time. Main campus aside, I'm sure these Calvard agents are gonna be a handful. Indeed. Make sure you stay safe, everyone. Understood. Off we go then. This is actually my first time doing something with you, Instructor Towa. She took good care of me when I was in military finance. It's only going to be for a short while, until we reach Heimdall Station. Oh, I use an arts gun, so I'll also be fighting when the need arises. Oh no, please leave that to us. No. Kurt, no. Huh. Can't let someone as small as you fight for us. Small? Well, I guess that's true, but... Hey, come on, Ash! Well, since you're with us, it would be great if you could give us orders. I would like to see the leadership that commanded the Crimson Wings during the Civil War firsthand. Really? I live up to your expectations. We can't leave the governor waiting, so let's leave as soon as we're ready. Yes, let's go. Oh. Towa's in the group, apparently. I mean, she's not. She's gonna be her orders. Disappointing. At least at this point. It may change later, Anyways, let's have a look at the Arcus. Thank you from Celine. Oh, with help from Emma. I asked Emma to help me send a thank you message. You just love to be a people pleaser, don't you? Oh, a pussycat pleaser in this case. You know, nice gifts like these could be misleading for some girls. Just some friendly advice. I do like the ribbon, by the way. Amazing, she learned to use an Arcus just to give me a lecture. Oh well, as long as she likes it. That's so Celine, isn't it? It's so Celine. Okay, if I made sure I've updated stuff. No. Just make sure, just make sure. Right, let's go back inside. You know, do the rounds and such. These field exercises feel even more tense than usual. Especially with those spies from Calvard, I mean a certain country, still in hiding. But just like the principal said, we need to keep giving it our all. Maybe you're giving it too much. Yeah, no need to be so tense. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ah! Honestly, I'm still a little worried, but we're more than capable of overcoming anything that comes our way. Since the principal is with us this time around, I'll try to take it a little easier. Let's do the same.
So many! Thank you very much!
Here's your reward from the branch campus. Ooh. Thanks. You're doing some great work here. No, I should be the one thanking you. In any case, please let me know if you find any more documents. Oh, Instructor Towa. Are you sure we don't need to set up the communication infrastructure? Yeah, the capital has its own infrastructure. That being said, communication can be limited, depending on the area you're in. You'll just need to be patient in regards to that. Anyway, communication shouldn't be an issue. Heimdall is amazing. It's convenient, but we also have to be careful of our own communications being intercepted. Considering that we're up against the Republic, we need to stay alert. Yeah, so why not set up your own communications thing, just in case?
Let's check. Wow, you got so many!
Since you have over 84 registrations, I'll give you a reward from the branch campus. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. I'll be looking forward to more reports. Branch campus, blah blah blah. Come on. Class 7 is leaving soon, huh? You guys be careful out there. You've changed a bit lately, haven't you, Valerie? Mm-hmm. I've heard she started showing off her singing skills in Modern Music Club. That's... Jeez, can you guys just focus on the field exercises already? Even out here, people want to keep talking about my singing.
Fine,
Really
whatever.
throws me off my rhythm, but guess it isn't so bad. Maybe.
I'll take a look then.
This is wonderful.
Oh! More than 174 cases logged. Here's your reward. Thanks. Been a great help. You're welcome. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Cool. Alright, so that's actually, like I said we would be doing here. So Rean's fine here. Can I change Towa's? See, I don't see Towa on here at all, so imagining we do not get it. Although I don't see Claire on there either. Intriguing.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, let's wander around like that. That'd be great.
Okay.
This just doesn't suit her at all, I feel.
Let's go.
Let's go around like that. I mean, we know she loves crossbell.
Let's go.
No.
Okay.
Can you-
Okay. Okay.
Potentially. I do like it, so it's like, it's that one. It's like, I like that one, but it's like,
Okay. Let's go.
just feels weird going back to that. But again, I like the idea of costume.
Okay.
Yuna's black ribbon. There we go. Thors armband. Ugh, it's just weird how it just doesn't fit. Yuna's white ribbon. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's too plain, too boring for you. So if he has that, he needs something else going on, I feel. And that's just be weird again. It's gotta be the shirt. I mean, I guess.
Let's go.
It's like the hat just feels really weird. Go around like that. Nah, glasses do not suit him, I feel. I'll go with his hat. We're gonna keep the ride along Mishi, obviously. No. That would just be very, very dodgy going around like that. Yeah, we'll go with her casuals, I feel like that. They're alright. Swimsuit just feels wrong. Could go with them all being in their shirts, couldn't I? It just feels very nothing, doesn't it? That's the thing. I like the uniform. I want them to stand out from the branch campus, but I want them to not have that, because then it's gonna. Yeah. Can we not have like a different color one?
Okay.
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 I mean, I suppose that's good. I'll go with that. Just try and keep some kind of pattern, but again, it's too casual. I'm thinking just go back to that.
Okay.
I mean, we gotta get rid of his hat as well.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna keep the ribbon on her hair, though. I like the ribbon. Like you, probably nothing there. You, I don't need your campus hat because it adds it automatically. Probably gonna be wearing two hats, which would be very strange. We'll keep the bunny. Anything going on here? It's like, no, 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 no. This is like...
Well then.
I mean...
Well
no.
then.
No.
Well then.
No. See, it's too casual. Ah, it's annoying, but yeah, we're gonna have to go back to that.
Okay.
And Rean, I want something that's sort of... No. It's gonna say the same colours. It's like, that's similar colours. It's just, if only he wore a shirt. So let's go back to default, really. I like the glasses, though, because it offers up unique dialogue, doesn't it? So
Well then.
yeah. Let's go with what we should be. Oh, that took some effort, didn't it? Nearly done with this part as a result. Well, in Professor Schmidt, I leave class 9 to you. 11. I mean, it says 10, 11. I already gave them their assignments. And they can handle themselves from here on out. The XI is 11. And so Professor Schmidt's going to handle military finance for you while you're out, huh? If you're going to remember anything, remember this. I'm here to do my own research, full stop. It doesn't matter if the students have any questions. That's what Irving and my disciple are for. Well, that's pretty much exactly how he conducts his classes. The assignments differ from team to team, but the difficulty should be about the same. Had some of my colleagues at the Institute of Technology design them, they certainly won't be easy. Considering these past test results, they shouldn't have a problem with them. Contrary to what he'd have us believe, he really does care for the students, in his own way. Yep, that's certainly why I can rest easy knowing they'll be in good hands with him. Good old Class 11. The assignments differ from team to team, but their difficulty should be about the same. As some of my colleagues at the Institute of Technology designed them, they certainly would be easy. Considering these past test results, they shouldn't have a problem with them. Okay. Alright. It feels strange to be diving straight into field exercises when we've just left Leaves. Need to switch gears. I'm sure we have a lot ahead of us. Okay.
Please take your time.
I'm fine.
Take care.
Who? Why would I take Care with me? Care stays here. That's his role. Bum 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 bum. Phew, I'm already tired. But sleeping on the train is so different. Well, we did leave at 5 AM, so it's understandable. You think drinking canned coffee is enough to wake you up? Well, I mean, they don't have tea, so did have some already this morning. Oh, so sleepy. Don't drink too much. Now you're also awake. So sleepy. Alright, so next. Hello? Are you in Class 7? Heading to Heimdall now? Yep. I'm gonna meet with the governor first. Jessica, are you maintaining your spear? Looks like you're more into it than usual. Yes, with Principal Le Guin around, I can't help it. Can't wait for my chance to demonstrate the results of all my training. Good luck, Jessica. Sure you're going through a lot, but be careful. Either way, let's both do our best. Indubitably. Get in there. Alright, Valimar. Rean, will you be going off with Towa and the students? Yeah, just for a little while. As you remain vigilant while you're out there. For Towa to be injured, it would be a serious blow to the branch campus. Yeah, no arguments there. Thanks for worrying about me, Valimar. You need to make sure you protect Towa. Yeah, leave it to me. Thanks, Valimar. Right, so we're going to end this part here, though. In the next part, we'll finish off wandering around outside. I'm heading to the shower right now. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.